What's up guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. In our first YouTube video ever, I showed you guys how to make a half chain half pearl necklace, but it's been quite a while since then, so I wanted to jump on here and give you guys an updated tutorial on how you can attach half a pearl and half a chain together. Let's get right into how to create this piece. First, we're going to separate the chain link to the length that we want. Use your set of pliers to open up the chain link, slide off the excess chain that we're not going to be using, go back and close the chain link. I'm going to go ahead and string the beads off camera and I'll be right back. Now that all the pearls are on the wire, grab your crimp cover and slide the wire onto the crimp cover from the bottom of the crimp cover hole. Next, grab your crimp bead and slide the crimp bead onto the wire. Then, using both hands, grab your wire and slide it back into the crimp bead as if you're creating a knot around it. You can use a plier to pull the string even tighter, and it should look something like this. Next, grab your crimper tool. The crimper tool has two sections, the top one, which is a complete hollow, and the bottom, which has an indentation that's kind of shaped like a heart. So first we're going to go in by crimping down the crimp bead with the section that looks like a heart. Place the crimp bead inside of the bottom section of the tool and press down. It'll slightly create a heart shape. Then turning the wire perpendicular inside of the top section of the crimper tool, press down so it crimps down fully. Cut off the excess wire. So far, it should look like this. Next, grab the crimp cover that we put on the wire earlier and slide it all the way up to where it meets the crimp bead. Using your plier, close the crimp cover over on top of the crimp bead and the crimp bead will be hidden. Then you can slide the pearls all the way down to where it meets the crimp cover. Next, cut the wire that's currently still on the spool. You want to give yourself a good amount of space of wire to work with to create the opposite side of the crimp cover as well. Go ahead and do the same thing we did to the first side by inserting the crimp cover from the bottom hole and sliding it down to where it meets the pearls. Then grab your crimp bead and slide the crimp bead onto the wire. Pull it down to where it meets the crimp cover. Grab the tip of the wire and slide it back into the crimp bead. You want to make sure that the pearls are completely flexible on the wire and that there's no tension between them, because if there is any tension after you close it off, that can cause the wire to snap, and we don't want that to happen. I like to use my plier to position where I want the crimp bead to stay as I pull down the wire to close it off and create that loop. This helps you have more control of where the crimp bead is going to sit. And once you've pulled that shut, you can go ahead and test it again and make sure that it's completely fluid and there's no tension in the wire. Next, what you want to do is pull the crimp bead to the side of the crimp cover. And this way, you're going to be able to use your crimper tool to actually have access to the crimp bead, which is where you'll press down and create a little heart shape and then turn it perpendicular inside the top part of the crimper tool and press down to crimp it down shut. It's super crucial to crimp down just enough to where it's fully secure and holding on to the wire, but you don't want to press it too hard with the crimper tool because it is metal. So if you do it too hard, it could cause the wire to snap. So it should be done just enough to where it crimps it down so it holds down secure on the wire. Next, grab your cutter and cut the excess wire off and go back with your tool to close the crimp cover shut onto the crimp bead. And so far it should look like this. Next, we're going to go ahead and connect the pearls to the chain. using these jump rings. Open up the jump ring with your set of pliers and attach it to one side of the chain link and to the end of the crimp cover. Using your set of pliers, you want to push the jump ring and your hands closer together as you're closing the jump ring. And as you're closing it, it's very important to hear a small click like that. Pass the ring and come back to where they meet. That will ensure that the jump ring is fully closed and there's no open space left behind for it to slip off. This is an all-new stainless steel clip-on clasp, and it's available in 3 sizes and also available in 18K gold. So I'm going to be using this as the closure today. Using your set of pliers, open up the jump ring, attach it to the clasp and then to one side of the chain, and use your pliers to close the jump ring. And again, to close off the side of the pearl and attach it to the clasp. Open up the jump ring and attach it to the crimp cover and then to the opposite side of the clasp. And close it up with your set of pliers. To open and close the clasp, all you'll need to do is pop up the top flat section and it'll come apart. And then if you want to close it back up, you just put it in. Fold it over on top and then it clicks on. That's all you need to do in order to create this half pearl, half chain method. This clasp also acts as a statement pendant in the middle. You can also use a classic lobster clasp, turn it around and just have the pearl and the chain showing. You can wear it with just the chain or vice versa, where you just have the pearl showing. So it really acts as such a versatile piece. All the components that I did use to create this piece are stainless steel. It's 100% tarnish free and it's hypoallergenic. We also have all these materials available in 18K gold plating as well. I also wanted to show you guys how you can utilize this clasp with our cubic zirconia baguette chain or baguette chain. Someone had commented in one of our previous videos saying that you pronounce it baguette, so I want to make sure that I'm saying that right. It's a cubic zirconia rhodium plated baguette chain, and you can use this same clasp to attach it on, and that's what it looks like. It's so stunning. I show how to create this chain in one of our previous videos, as well as this pearl bracelet. So if you're interested in seeing how to create those, be sure to check out one of our previous videos. I did pair this look with these chain link hoops. These are available in 2 sizes. They're super lightweight and comfortable on the ear. All the rings that I have on are available on our site as well for you to buy and resell at wholesale prices. Thank you guys so much for watching, and give us a thumbs up if you liked what you saw, and be sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss our weekly tutorials. Bye!